All right. What is going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Adum, and we are working towards building that $1 million company, $1 million business. And I figured what we would do today is number one, as always, well, whatever, we'll just jump right in. And we started doing some work on Mixpanel, and I haven't taken any look at it since we kind of first got it working. But I think I want to just clean it up a little bit and tie it into what our kind of key metrics are, and also thinking about what our sales funnels is looking like, so that we can accurately get, first of all, the minimal amount of data right now. I don't want to get inundated with data and just start collecting a whole bunch of crap, but just the minimal stuff that we need to collect, or the minimal data we need to collect in order to get some really good insights. So I'm thinking, going back to our sales funnel that we did. Again, this is basically what's the word I'm looking for? These are assumptions that we're making on what we think and what we kind of hope our kind of sales funnel is going to look like. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? So, and again, the sales funnel is people visit the site, and out of that, 10% of people will sign up for our free plan. And then from that, 10% of people will actually purchase and become a full-time member. So it's basically a 1% conversion rate from by the time someone sees us, hears about us, whatever, and then becomes an actual paid member. So the key metrics, the key metric that we identified was how many times a component is copied. Now, I think it would be really cool to know which user is the most active and which components that actual user, not the actual user, but just a user. Like if I could identify, like if you go in Mixpanel, where is it? Like right here, it has like this ID, right? Like I don't care who the person is at all, but if I can say this specific user, they log in or whatever, and they click copy, and they copy, this many components. So you can kind of get a feel for which users are active, and I don't know, just maybe get some insights from them. But I think that type of data, I don't think it's that important to know right now off the bat. I think just knowing which components are being copied and which ones aren't, I think that's a good starting place. It might be good to know in terms of what the retention is for each user. So I have this kind of retention down here. So knowing how many components a user copies can probably give us a good idea for how long they're sticking around and how often they're using the application. Because we also want to make sure that when they pay, we want to make sure that they're getting value and they're actually using it. So I don't know. But for now, I think we're just going to worry about making sure when someone clicks on a copy for a component, we just mark that component as being copied. And we should be able to identify which component is being copied. Anyways, so let's do that. And I think what I want to do is within Mixpanel, we have it recording like each homepage visit. Like I don't want to use Mixpanel to be just your straight analytics, because we already are collecting that information through Fathom. I'll just bring it up right here. And Fathom we just use as an alternative to Google Analytics, because I don't like Google. Right. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Let's go in here now. Where did we have the Mixpanel code? I think we have it in here, because I think from what I remember, yeah, here it is. From what I remember, there was an issue with Mixpanel trying to do it in this section. I don't know what this is actually called. The settings, the page settings, I guess. So we tried to do it down here, and it actually didn't work I'm not sure exactly why. Something to do, I think anyways, with when the DOM loads and when the script actually runs. So there was an issue here. So we had to embed it in here, which is fine. So, right. And what we have here is, so we initialize Mixpanel here with whatever parameters, and we just set up this thing here for track, and this will track homepage visit. And you can call it kind of whatever you want, and then it shows up here as the event name. So I think what we want to do, and then we have this kind of click function here to say get started was clicked on button 1, which I think button 1 is the actual get started button. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to copy this and we're going to put it on, this is going to be annoying because we're going to have to do it on each individual page, but that's, I don't know, whatever. It's just what we're going to have to do. Oops. On each individual component page, I should say. I'll close this. But we might be able to do something where we can make it into an actual Webflow symbol, I should say component now. So we don't have to actually redo it every single time. Okay. So now I can't remember where we put this embed code. I think it was right way down at the end. Right, yeah. Pretty much at the very end. In fact, I could probably just copy this. And let's go to our just accordion page. Right here at the end. Okay. I wonder if we should put it within this page wrapper or not. I mean, that's just little details here, but here I put it on the outside, so we'll keep it on the outside. Okay. Okay, so we're going to keep the initialization, and we're not going to track the page, and we're really going to track our save and close. We want to track the click button, but there's also 2 different buttons here. But there's 3 different buttons. So there's is copy button and is copy button pro. And there's also the join button, but I don't think we need to worry about that one. What is the difference between this one and that one? I think one has to do whether you're logged in or not, and one has to do with well, yeah, whether you're a pro member or not. Okay, I can probably see here if freemium is on, freemium is off, and if you're not a free plan. Okay. So we probably want to have, how are we going to actually, can we give these an ID? Because these are a little different. These are these new Webflow elements. I think we can give it an ID. I hope so. Let's give a quick look here at what the HTML says. So button class. Oh, we could probably go with even just the class. I don't know if that slows down the script a little bit, but instead of get element ID, I think we could get element by class. I think that's what it is, right? Get element by class, JavaScript. Get element by class name. Okay. Right, but we're only using this once. You know what? I would rather have it be an ID. Let's see. So if we go like this, and then we go into the settings, can I add an attribute? ID equals, pixel copy. I I think it's Pixel Copy Free, and then we'll say Pixel Copy Pro. Or maybe it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Do we care if someone clicks on the freemium copy or if they click on the pro copy? Yeah, I think we'd want to distinguish the two. Okay. Is copy and is copy button pro. Okay, so we'll do ID pixel copy. Okay. And, oop, we actually still want that. ID pixel copy free. Yeah, okay, so that should work. And this will be free component copied. And then we're gonna have to duplicate this. And then it's going to be Pixel Copy Pro. And then we'll say, whatever, premium component copied. But I wonder now if we can actually, it would be nice to actually embed the name. The name of the component. It's like which one it is. How can we do that? How can we do that? If we put this embed code within this collection, we can definitely get the name of what was copied. But is that going to be okay? Is that going to work? Okay. Let me look at this code. What's this code here? Okay, yeah. Right. So I know how I can do this. I just don't know if I should, or if I, like if I bring this up here. Just put it down here. We'll give this a try. We'll see if it's going to work. And so instead of saying free component copied, we could easily just say the name, right? So it'll be accordion basic copied. Is there going to be an issue if there's multiple IDs of the same? And this will be the same thing. So we'll give this a try. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this works. And what we need to do as well is go in this one and bring this an ID of Pixel Copy Pro. Because this is Copy Pro button. Okay. All right, so let's publish this. And let's see if we get that tracking working. Oh, so let's go to Pixel Pieces, log in, and I think it was, we actually have to go into the page because this is on the individual page, and it's this here. Did I not update the image for this? I need to do that. And we click copy. So we just need to see if that actually registers. And I don't know if it's going to take a minute or two. Who's texting me? And I wonder. Okay, this homepage visit. Oh, this is still on there. Okay, so this homepage visit is working because I still have it on the homepage, but it should have picked up for me as well too because I hit the homepage, didn't I? Because I'm not from the United States, but this is not my screen resolution. Let's go here. And let's actually just delete this from the home page because we don't want this anymore. We don't want to track those homepage visitors. But I don't see my click event here. And I guess I could have put some kind of alert or whatever, but I think there's something going on. Oh no, it's because I have to go here. This is why I have to click on this copy on this button. Yeah. So I wonder if I can see if the console, see if anything happens here. Network, no, gosh, should be on the console. If I hit copy. I didn't see anything going on there. Nothing going on. But it is the stuff is there from Mixpanel. So the script is there. Pixel copy free is there as well. I mean, it's, I'm pretty sure. It should recognize that click. No, we don't want to look at that. So maybe it's an issue again with the code not being like at the bottom of the page, which would suck quite a bit, but let's maybe that's it. I don't know. Let's give it a try. So let's go here. We need to actually clear out all this stuff that's inside. And yeah. And let's just move that right to the bottom. And let's just, and this would be free copied. Free component copied. Can I just, let's put on alerts just for fun. Okay. Come on. There we go. Refresh. Okay, so we got the alert. And we can see, oh, this is blocked. Oh, right. Yeah, Mixpanel's blocked. Right, I totally forgot about that. I think it's being blocked by my browser. All right, so if I refresh this, yeah, nothing's coming in. Okay, so let's go with another browser, I guess. Yeah, let's do, is it blocked? Do I still blocked in Chrome? Let's go here. Yeah, this has ad blocker too. Okay, I gotta log in. Anyone? That's a good question. I don't know if it's Brave, or I think there could be some stuff that I know that I put on here that I specifically put in my console in Brave saying don't track like anything. So and then it enables things not to get tracked. So I don't know if it's something that I did or if it's Brave specifically. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, because that seems kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. Because Brave does block like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it says here, shields are up for Mixpanel. Actually, that's a good, here, let's try, let's just try turning that off. Can I turn that off on here? Is there a thing here? Yeah, trackers, ads, and more are blocked from Pixel Pieces. Okay, so let's turn it off. Maybe don't report my site. That's a really good point. Okay, let's see if this helps. So let's refresh. And yeah, now it says Mixpanel request pending. Okay, so now I can see that it's here. Okay, we got that. And then the request was sent. Okay, so that should be yes. So maybe yeah, anyone using Brave might get this blocked. So let's refresh. We should see it here now. Okay, we're not. What the hell? Maybe it'll just take a minute. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good. Right. So here we are. So yeah, thanks, Kevin. That yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Of course. Yeah. So Brave does block a bunch of stuff, which is why you should use it. So people like me can't track what it is you're doing online. Yeah, it's got like my whole city. It's got everything. Browser, Chrome. Okay. So this is interesting. So this is free component copied. Refer pixel pieces. And then it shows. So this is actually kind of cool because then it shows the actual page that referred it. Oh, wait. But you know what? That's not going to help because if someone is going to be on here. Okay, that's not good. Oh, 500, that should be a Webflow server thing, I hope. Oh, that was weird. Let's go back there again and see if that gives me a 500 error. What the hell? Anyways, what I was saying is if I'm going to click here and it's copied, knowing that it came from the dashboard is of no help, because we need to know exactly which element it got copied. So, right. So let's just go back here for a second. So now we can't, I'm pretty sure, let's go back here and let's just put it up here again, just to make sure it wasn't an issue with our, the Brave browser blocking it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So go back to the accordion. Go back to the actual page. Okay, so it's still saying it's pending, so we should still be okay. So if we copy, okay, so we're still okay. So that's good. So that does work, which is perfect. So then we could go here, and then we can go into this, and we can actually just put in the name of the component that was clicked. So this would be accordion basic component clipped, or copied, I should say. And add field here. This, I mean, this is the same. Maybe I should just go like this. Because I might not know just looking at the name which one's free and which one's pro. Or premium, whatever. Let's just call it pro for now. All right, and actually just get rid of this. And yeah, save and close. And the only reason I put both of those codes in there, because I mean, obviously with this accordion, this one's basic. But if I change, if I'm just going to copy this, like I copy this whole page, if I'm going to be making a new component. So having that embed in there and having the code for both of them, it'll just make it so that whether I set the new component to free or paid, it'll automatically just have this code. So I don't have to go in every single time and update the code and just use free or the pro. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I guess it's duplicates on each of them, but not too big of a deal. I mean, I guess I could break this down even more and just load it based on if it's freemium or not. I could. But yeah, that's not too big of a deal right now. I'm not too worried about having that extra line of JavaScript in there. Okay, so let's just try this again. Component copied. So now it should send back the information. Does it actually say what it's going to send back? I might have to look at it here. Probably does, but yeah, okay, perfect. Accordion basic component copied free. So that's excellent. So that works. But yeah, anybody that is using Brave, I guess we're just not going to get that data, which is fine. Whatever. It's not going to be, I don't know. It is what it is. Are there ways around it? I don't know. Maybe. But I don't think it's worth it at this stage of the game. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is going to be the boring part, is for every 100 of these components, I'm going to have to go in here, copy paste this into all of them, which actually might even be annoying because I don't even know if I can do that, because you can't copy within a collection. Oh, maybe. Let's see what happens. And paste. Okay, that did go in. And I think I put it here above the snippet. So that looks good. And then I think with this one, these IDs should still be in there. They're not. Damn it. They're not in there because... Why? Right, because this whole thing is not an actual Webflow component. So it's going to be different. Oh, so that's a pain. So that's a pain. Is copy button. So this is going to have to change. Or not change. I'm going to have to do this. Pixel copy free. And then in this one, pixel, oh, no, ID. And pixel copy pro. So I'm going to publish this one, and we're just going to test this one. And then I won't bore you guys with going through all of these pages and doing all that, because that'll be, oh man, even if it takes like a minute per page, that's 100 pages, like an hour and a half. Yeah. So we'll get the other pages working, which will be a little bit more tricky. I'm not quite sure how we're going to tackle that. So let's just try this one. Accordion basic. Let's go back to components. Don't give me a 500 error, please. What is the actual problem? I don't know what the problem is. I don't like it though. Let's go here first, and let's just see if this is working. And then we'll worry about that later. Okay, this is navigation basic 1. Oh, I should just check here. Yeah, Mixpanel is loaded. And there it goes. And navigation basic 1 component copied. Okay. So that's great. Does this match this person too? So it does. So this is pretty cool. So this is what I like. So like this person, like again, I don't care who this person is. I just want to know that a individual copied, you know, this many like components. I can actually even know when they did it. That's crazy. This is like too powerful. Okay. Okay, so that's working. So now the last thing we need to do, well, not the last thing, but the more complicated or challenging one is what happens when a user clicks a copy button in here, right? Because we don't want to create like a million different instances of the script, right? I wonder if we, like, what if we initialize the script, like initialize Mixpanel, and then with each button, we just have the one script, which is the copy button, which is the copy script, right? Okay, but we're not going to know whether this one is pro or not. Or I guess we could even pull that information. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's see if this is going to work. We'll have to do this on the components page, and then we'll also have to do this on the component categories page, this page here. But if it works on this page, it'll work on the other one. Okay. Let's go here. Let's take a look at our, okay, let's just try to see if we can copy this. Can we copy this? Dynamic elements. Okay, right. It's going to be annoying. So I'm going to make a duplicate copy of this. Remove this. Wait, cancel. Save and close. Now we could pull this out. I'm going to call this style. I'm going to call this code. Mixpanel single, just single copy, or maybe just single. Okay, and I'm going to copy this one. And just paste it here for now. Okay. So code, Mixpanel initialization. So we'll just have this here. Oh my goodness, too much spacing here. What am I doing? And then within here, we don't want to initialize it. But what will cancel? Yeah, save and close. We want to throw this in here. And I probably want to display it none, so it doesn't make it look super horrible like this. Mixpanel, multiple. So if I display it as none, that should be just fine because we don't need to see the code. But we do want to update the editor. Actually, so let's look at this copy button. Mixpanel copy button. Oh, this is going to be tough because every button's going to have the same class or the same ID, right? Okay, let's try something here first. Although, are we gonna have an issue with this page? Oh, what the hell? Is there a problem with Webflow now? Oh, something's going on. I mean, does it have to do with this? Let's put the shields back up. Is that gonna... Okay, so it has nothing to do with that. So I'm not going to be able to test this, even if I want to, because this stupid component page is not loading. What issue? Non-descriptive text. Okay, well maybe let's try. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate like. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, let's move this to the dashboard. So at least the dashboard is loading. I don't know why the component page isn't loading. So okay, let's paste that there. And again, go from here. Okay. And we put that in the collection. Right in there. Okay. All right. So we want to capture which button is clicked. Now we actually already have code. Where is the code? I think it's actually in here. Yeah, so we're already putting that stuff in a collection here, or in an array or whatever, for JavaScript. Let's see. So we have, oh, you guys can't see this because my face is blocking. Let's see if I could move me away here. Nope, not that. Undo that. There we go. That might help a little bit. Okay. So the problem with this here is that I don't think it's going to initialize. I don't know. I just don't. I could try. Because this shows for the exact. Yeah, it's got the right object, but I don't know what its name is. I have the text content, the code snippet. Yeah, we have the values of the list. I think I could probably write some kind of code that's very similar to this. But I can put the list, like the list of names of each component. And then when I attach that to the actual copy button, and then when you hit the copy button, then we have the actual name of the component. Yeah, something like that would probably work. But hang on, let's see. Okay. Oh, well, we have two buttons. We have the free and then the what have you. Not for the what have you. um, let's go back here. So it's going to get the element by ID. So it's going to get that thing by ID. Maybe we can do by classes. No, but then do we want to put that in an array? We can't put it in an array because the way this is duplicating this every single time. Like every time it loops through the collection, right? So if it's going to display 100 components, it's going to have this script 100 times, which is not what we want. I mean, would it work if we just... No. Okay, I'm going to see what happens here. Just to see. I have a feeling that this isn't going to work, but I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Okay. Okay, so this is custom one. I don't know if that's free or not. Is Hero a free plan? No, okay, I need to see. Which ones are free plans, which ones aren't? Take me home. Components. I won't even be able to tell here, will I? I don't have a filter. I don't have a filter for free versus paid. Okay. Okay, team 2, I know this one isn't free, like is not free. Okay. So this one needs to have an ID. Pixel copy free, and then this one is to have ID Pixel copy pro. So I know this is really ugly because this will actually copy that code every single time that a component loads. And I want to see what's going to happen here. If it's going to match the right ID with the right click. Okay, so Mixpanel, it says it's looking. So let's click on tooltip. Looks like nothing happened. Hero, nothing. Yeah, so it's going to work on this one. Oh shit, it's batching like a whole bunch of shit. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's what we want. And that's not going to happen. So let's see what happened. Right, they're all looped up into one. There should be 12. So it's as if like 12 of them got clicked. So that's not what we want, obviously. But it's showing all the activity for me. Okay. Okay, okay. What if... no, let's go here, open the code editor. Now, I'm just curious what's going to happen if we just take it out, and if it's going to look for the IDs, and it's going to see all these different IDs. Yeah. I don't like that. Let's see what happens. I can move myself over. Don't remember where I was at before. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at let's refresh. All right. Yeah, nothing's on the first one. It's the same problem. Well, that one, yeah. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. Okay, so this one's definitely gonna be much trickier. I'm gonna have to write or ask someone to help me out how to write some piece of code that's gonna allow. Well, I mean, I have the code already, right? Because I'm already looping through every collection item, and I have their name, and I'm attaching when a person clicks on that component, it's linking it to the correct piece of code to get that JSON object. So I have there. I should just be able to piggyback off that one. MZ Prince, I've only seen your videos. Only I seen your videos. Not sure what that means, but anyways, welcome. Or you've only seen one of my videos. This is the first time I think I've seen your avatar and your comment here, so welcome. Okay, so let's what can we do here? We might even just very simply, we should be able to take this and let's just, again, I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. Maybe stranger things have happened. Let's go into here. Again, I got to move myself so you guys can actually see this. Maybe I could make this a little bit bigger. That should be easier to see. Okay. Okay, we just look at the copy button here. I mean, it's just really going to be on this on click. Add event listener copy. Okay, I'll look at this. What are you doing? So basically what we're doing is I built Pixel Pieces, which is this new Webflow component library. And I want to add some Mixpanel tracking so that I know, or that I can track every single time an individual component has been copied by a user. So we're just trying to integrate Mixpanel in with our Webflow application. So that's what we're trying to do now. Function. If the class list contains GoPro. Now I totally can't remember. Right, because I think, sorry, if I'm just looking at this, look at the class list. GoPro, right. This is just view. But settings. It's the pixel copy button, but this isn't a pixel copy button. Oh, that's interesting. Those are the buttons. Copy button. Okay, copy button. If the button is copy button on click, add that. Execute this copy. What is that again? Which I guess is right here. To guide the code snippet. Right. Okay. Rolando, how you doing? How's the Google campaign? It's running. It's still running. Hang on a second. We'll go into it in just a minute here, in a few minutes. I just want to see if I can wrap my head around this last thing here, because I think I'm, well, actually, I don't know if I'm onto something, but let's paste this. I think basically when it's on click, we really just want to see if we can track it here. Add this Mixpanel tracking. And we'll just say component copied. And this will be on this button. But we don't have the name of the button, so we'll have to maybe get the name of the button. Component copied. Let's just say from dashboard, just for now. All right, let's save that. And let's publish. Is this going to work? Don't know. Okay. Let's refresh. Mixpanel is running. Put this down a little bit, and let's say, yeah, Batch request. Oh, did I? Shit, did I? Oop, did I leave that code here? Oh, I left this code here. That's not good. So we actually, yeah, we need to delete this code. Delete that. So that's not going to be good because that's going to give us that whole, yeah, a whole bunch of them. But this did work though. Look at that. So we do have it working on the dashboard. So component copied from dashboard less than a minute ago. So we have that working. But the problem is, of course, we don't know which one was copied. So let me refresh again. So I'm going to copy one. Okay, that one went through. And let's see if I copy another one. And then that one went through. So we should see in our mix panel like 2 components copied. Component copied from dashboard less than a minute ago. Maybe just need to refresh. It takes a minute sometimes. There we go. So those ones were copied. So it's firing every single time. So maybe a thing about not having. Oh, you know what? Okay. Before I get into that, so Rolando, Google Ads. Here we go. What do we got? So we have 2 campaigns running. And for whatever reason, I don't know what happened on Friday, but it just like stopped running. And that's why I was like, what the hell's going on? And I just left it and then it just started kind of working again. So it's running. And if we go to each individual campaign, so this one that's running just in Canada only seems to be getting at least a higher click-through rate. That's going to ad groups. We only have one ad. So it's got an 11.8 click-through rate. So, and it's costed 26 cents per click. So yeah, I mean, the ads are running. It's getting impressions. And it's the same thing for, if I just go, this is the first one that we made, which is limited. This one is still running too, and it's getting clicks. So basically, if you look at the whole thing, since we started, I guess the last 7 days, yeah. So 99 clicks out of 839 impressions. And so far, that has translated to nobody has signed up, either for the free or has paid. So, and that has cost me so far, what are we at? Can we go to all campaigns? See the price? View all campaigns. Oh, I hate this interface. Yeah. So it's cost $110 so far. So at $110, haven't made anything back yet, which is fine. I mean, it's not very much. But still, if we're talking about our funnel dynamics and kind of what we're thinking is out of 800 people, if we're expecting a 8% conversion or a 10% conversion, that would mean maybe 8 people have activated and have gone on to sign up for free. So not the greatest so far, but there's also the thing to think about, at least for me anyways. Let's go to the last 7 days. As we look at all the people that are coming in through ads, which is quite a bit, so like 1,000 views or 548 visitors, we get a 67% bounce rate. So, and I think, I can't remember exactly how Fathom calculates a bounce rate, but it'd be nice to know if those people are spending less than a second or whatever on the site, they just go and come back, to kind of get them out of the actual pool of people that are actually taking a look at pixel pieces and deciding whether they want to, sign up or not. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some digging into figuring out how to best look at these analytics and how to see what's working and what's not working. And whether this, so far $110, whether that was money well spent. Well, I mean, obviously no one has signed up, so I guess it hasn't really been well spent in that regards, but to actually kind of see, yeah, like what our actual funnel is going to look like. And I think it's going to really help us figure out what our strategy is going to be. And I think at least initially right now, Lucas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How was work yesterday? Back at it again today. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think initially my very preliminary analysis from this data would be, I think the best course of action to getting long-term and getting valuable customers is going to be through organic content, right? Developing that trust, developing that brand awareness. So making YouTube videos, LinkedIn posts, being active on Twitter, being active on Product Hunt and social media, and providing value and just, sharing what I know about web design and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be how it's going to help us grow long term. Right. Yeah. Bounce percentage. People enter a page, but do not go beyond the first page. And that's really hard to do, especially if you have like a 1-page landing page. That's tough because then you would have like 100% bounce rate. If it's just like those 1-page sales. So I think it'd be like a combination of like looking at the bounce rate, but also like how long someone's staying on the site. Because if someone's on the site for a second or two, then those are the ones that, I don't know, you'd almost want to dismiss. They're like, I wasn't looking for this. And they're just gone, right? So, but anyways, we'll see. It would be nice too to distinguish people that come on to the site via ads versus people that come on to the site, not through ads, right? And kind of differentiating those two people, which I guess we can see right here when we're looking at our ads. We can see people coming in through ads or like these direct people. I would imagine these people are more people that know who we are, right? So, well, maybe not though, because now a lot of people are coming in from Mexico and Indonesia. So those were from the ads as well. So maybe they've seen it and they come back. I don't know. I guess we could even see if they're like unique versus not unique. I don't think we have that data because I don't think Fathom tracks that kind of stuff. Anyways, data analysis, it's going to be interesting, and I've never done it really, really well. So, especially when we're talking about linking it with your goals for a website. So yeah, we're going to do lots of work on it to figure out what's what and what's working, what's not working. Okay, so back to this thing here. Right, so we have the Mixpanel working, but we don't have it. We don't know what component someone's clicking, right? We just know that they copied a component, but we need to know which component that they copied. Do I have geolocation data for the visitors? So we do, in terms of like seeing what countries they're from. So I don't know if it goes any further than that. Yeah, it just goes through the actual, I think it's just country codes. So again, I think not using Google Analytics. The reason why I don't want to use Google Analytics is because I don't like Google and they track too much. But I know with Google, I think you can break down like into regions or what have you, get stuff more specific. But for this, with my whole idea of being non-invasive in terms of what I'm tracking for individuals, just having the generic who's on the site, maybe kind of where they're coming from and what pages they're visiting, that's good enough for me for the analytics. So that's kind of why I went with Fathom as opposed to Google. So anyways, yeah. So we have the countries from where the visitors are coming from, but that's as deep as it goes. Yeah. But then I guess we do have more locations from within here, I would imagine. And I don't know how to drill deep into Google Analytics, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure. Right. I was actually looking to do that because that's what a thing that I noticed was I really didn't like was I think it's here in overview. Most people they're coming in on mobile, and while my site, yeah, it works on mobile, but it's not like people aren't going to be copying and pasting components on mobile, right? So and if they sign up through there, it's not um, ideal. So that being said, do you know how to shut it off for people that are on phones? Don't worry, no one knows how to use analytics well. So we're, yeah, it's like I mean, looking like this Google Ads is just I hate this so much. There's just so much going on. I guess it's better than what it was before when I first started using it, which was like who knows what 15 years ago, but maybe not that long. I don't know how long. It's been a long time, anyways. But yeah, so to shut it off for mobile, how can we do that? So I think what it was the responsive ad type, and I think what I did was I edited the ad to no, not here. No, not here. It wasn't this. I think it was on the campaign level. I think it was on the campaign level, and then it was the networks. So I think the display network maybe could be what you're on your phone. I don't know. 100%. It's not about whether it works on mobile or not. It says no one on the phone is designing. They're just searching. Yeah, exactly. So it's great for maybe people to just, hear my name, I guess, but I don't want to pay for that. So yeah, I do want to shut it off for mobile completely. So how do we do that? So I think there's this one on the display network, but you can still search on your phone. So I don't know. But anyways, we'll save that. But if you know how to actually disable your ads per like browser type, let me know. That would be good. Display networks just appear in blogs and things like that. Okay, so then that's not it. So where would it be? Conversions, website traffic, campaign status. No, not that. Locations, languages, budget, bidding, assets, additional settings, URL, ad rotation, brand restrictions. So where would it be? Would it be on the ad level? If we edit this ad, maybe there's something on here. Also, it previews on mobile versus desktop. Okay. Highlight ad. Oh, it's not giving me any info. Locations. Just highlight. Okay, I don't want to highlight it. That seems weird. Okay, so this doesn't tell me anything about where I can actually shut it off, depending on the browser size or the display. I'm just going to edit this here for a second. Just going to unhighlight this as well too, because I don't like that. Okay. There's got to be. Let me go to Google and ask. How to not show Google Ads on mobile. Okay, I go to campaigns, but I don't see disable, blah, blah, blah. Right. Go to the devices and click on bid adjustments. Go to the devices. Okay, where is that? Okay, hang on. Let's go to all campaigns. So is there something here for devices? Impressions, cost, expand. Columns, performance, conversions, attributes. Where is it? Let me investigate and I'll send you what I find by email. It also helps me run my ads. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. It would be good to know. Oh my goodness, 37%. That is super slow. Let's see who can find it first. Audience keywords and content. And audiences maybe somehow. Exclusions at the campaign level. Okay, nope. Well, there's got to be a way. There has to be a way. It says so right here. What is this? Select option decrease, and then that'll be minus 100. This is 2019, so this may be an older, the older answer. For full step instructions. %. I did that and I saw an alarming rate. It's got to be, okay, campaigns and devices. Oh my goodness, where? They don't make it easy, do they? Like, this is really annoying. Oh, this is so stupid. Bid strategy. Oh, that's just going through the date. Oh. Can I search? What do I want to search for? Oh, this is just searching through campaigns. What about devices? Oh, here we go. This might be it. All right, here we go. When and where ads are showed. Yeah. Oh, it's in Insights? Was it always here? Oh, God. Okay. I might have found it. So, mobile phones. Decrease by 100%, right? And tablets, I want to decrease this by 100%. I'm going to have a whole lot less of impressions because like they're all coming in. Most of them are coming in through mobile and tablets. Okay, Rolando, I think we found it. Right. Is that correct? Do I have it at minus 100? That's what they want. Established in mind. That's a little wrong. Okay. So we should be good. Now let's put it to the other campaign as well. Decrease by 100%. So if we say 50%, yeah, it'll go 5. A $10 bill will become $5. 100%. Oh, that was wrong. That's wrong. That's computers. I need to make sure I didn't mess that up for the other one. Decrease. Okay, so computers at 100. Good. And if we go to this one, computers at 100. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got it. We got it. We're good. So we'll see what happens there. And I wonder if the impressions are so low, would increasing my bid help increase the impressions? Because I have no problem increasing it to like $1 per click or whatever. Like, what is it like? Is Google not going to show your ads to people if the cost of the click is too low? Yeah, I guess not, eh? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll let it run like this for another couple days, and then we'll check back. And if we're getting like hardly any impressions anymore, then we'll see if we up the actual cost per click and see if that will increase the amount of impressions we get. Okay. All right, we're good. Call details, phone calls, conversion rates, conversions. Okay. All right. So that's that for our what am I thinking? For our analytics or Google Ads. All right. So back to here. Now, where were we? Right. We got Mixpanel working in that we know if a component is copied from the dashboard, but what we would like to do is we'd like to get the actual name of the component and stick it in here. But that's going to be interesting. Okay, so we have the code snippet. We have the copy button text. I wonder. We can probably get. Can we not get the name of like the component? Through like this class? This brochure H3? Right, something like if we put that in an array, component name, wait, hang on a second. What does this mean? Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to ask chat. There's one thing. Okay, there's a couple things that are just bothering me here. Okay, so I have um, on a web page, I have many different H3 tags where I want to collect the content within it and put it in a JavaScript array. Can you give me the code to do that, please? No, stop. Just a... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Variable. Okay, so... document ready function. I can't remember. Like, what does this signify here? Pixel copy list. Right? That is... Oh, I think that's in the code here. Sorry, let me take a look. Right, it's right. It's using blah 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 blah. Yeah, pixel copy equals list. So we have all the items. So it's within here. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want this here. Okay. So this has that in there. And what am I doing with this list? Right, so within this list, I'm looping it, and I want to find the copy button, this button, but I wonder if I can I then find like the variable component name equals, and this is where we gotta like parse something from the H3. So, okay. Let me think. So we have, I can't do them side by side. That's annoying. Variable component name. I just need to go in to the H3 tag. Okay. I'm going to ask if it could analyze something for me. Okay. Okay. Analyze this script for me, please. Mm-hmm. Okay. So after it does this, okay. Okay. So with okay, so within list each what's the right word? Each element contains an H3 title. I would like to capture each title in a variable. Okay, I think this is the code right here. Right. So if I just have this, that might be what I want. Although I want to say component title. And then, oh, is that going to work? I don't think this is going to work here. Maybe it will. Okay, so, and then in here, we're just going to put in component title. Let's just see if that works. That might be good. And if that's the case, then we could just modify that very easily, just to add blah, 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 component clicked. I saved it, I didn't publish it. Okay, so let's publish it. Is this page still giving me a 500 error? What the hell? What the hell? Oops, I don't want to refresh that page. I want to refresh this page. Okay, Mixpanel still working. Let's click on blog 1. It did send something to Mixpanel. Let's see what it sent. Nothing yet. Quick refresh. Aha, blog 1. Perfect. Perfect. So let's try this again. Footer 3. Ah, beauty. Beauty. Not as hard as I thought. Thanks, ChatGPT. Good for some things, terrible for other things. Good for code. Okay, so I just want to add component title, and then we're just going to add component copied, right? Hero for component copied. Yeah. And function, this is just if it's the timeout for change button. And let's put this above that because I don't want to have to wait for that to go before sending the code. But we don't know if it's going to be free or not. That's the only thing. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do first. I want to go here. And this Mixpanel initialization. So I think what we can do, just discard that. If we put this here, let's see if that works for us. So let's actually delete that. Okay. Mixpanel still looks like it's loaded. Call to action. Oh, there it goes. And maybe just copy form 1 again. Yeah. Call to action 6, component copied. And I think I also pressed form 1. Might just be taking a minute, and it is. Okay, so that is 100% working. Just beautiful. Okay. So let's clean this up a little bit here. Oops, maybe we can go initialize Mixpanel. Okay. There's not much that has changed here, so let's save this. And yeah, we didn't have to do anything in here at all. So if we go to our components, maybe there's an issue with this code that I put in here. Maybe that's why it's weirding out. And delete that code as well. Let's go. Actually, let's publish this, see if that'll fix that 500 error for one thing. Okay. Nope, still getting a 500 error. Ah, like, what the hell? How am I supposed to solve that? I have no idea. So I think this code is identical. But hang on a second. Let's paste that to see if it is the same. It's copied. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to initialize Mixpanel. And we got this thing here. I want to get that variable for the title. And we want to track in Mixpanel. Right here. Okay. So save that, but again, we can't even test it because the component page is not loading. Is it loading up on staging? Yeah, I think I'll have to put in a ticket because I don't know what's going on. And the last page we need to update is this one. Actually, let's just go on the page. And right here. Okay. So let's put that in. Dun, 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 dun. And get the actual component. Component name. And initialize Mixpanel. And there we go. Save. And publish. So at least we should be able to check this page anyways. Which are the individual component pages. Okay, so if I go to footer as an example, actually let's go to pricing. I don't think we clicked on pricing, and we can see Mixpanel is ready to go. Hit copy. It's going to show up. Yeah, request sent. And Mixpanel. Give it a minute. It'll show up. Pricing for component copied. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so we have everything except again for each individual page. We have to do that 100 times. Oh my God, what a pain. Is there any way that we can simplify that? I don't think so. Man, let's try something else. Let's go to testimonials. A testimonial 4. Yeah, cool. Looks like that's working as well. And let's just go to another one. Application UI. Let's say we want to get... Hey, where do I have the... I'm missing one. Oh, there it is, the authentication. Copy the authentication. And let's copy the user portal 3. And maybe breadcrumbs. and go down to benefits and copy this one. Right. Okay, so we should get all that stuff showing up here. Testimonial, authentication, one, user portal. Yeah, what do we also, I think we click breadcrumbs, benefits too. Everything's working. Okay. Excellent. So we do have a problem, is that the main components page is not working. Did I do something? I mean, oh, not this page. Like it's showing up here just fine. Oh, I don't know what, oops, I don't know what it could be. If I go to site settings, is there anything in publishing with any redirects? There's no redirects that are set up. I don't know. How do I send a support ticket? I don't know. Where do I go? Strict origin when cross origin. What does that mean? Cross origin error. Oops, where am I? Where was I? Oh, right. No, not here. Oh, I think maybe just here. Go back. No, I want to go to a 500 error, right? Yeah, I don't know. Gobbledygoo. Okay. Webflow. Submit support ticket. I mean, with all the money that I'm giving these guys, you'd think I'd be able to get support somehow. Yes. Am I logged in? Yeah. Get support, please. Thank you. That would be this one. What can I help you with? Like, I just want to submit a ticket. Is it a CMS? Let's see. 500 error. Get support. Okay. Well, is it working in a different browser? Maybe is it just me? Nope. Yeah, I still need help. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Finally. on one page of my website. Hello. On my website, pixel pieces, everything is working fine. But when a user is logged in and goes to, actually, let's throw in a, oh, we do in attachments. Okay, maybe we can have an attachment, possibly. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I know this is kind of boring. Me sending a support ticket to Webflow. But I don't know what to do with this 500 error. This is really strange. Where was I? Ah. Can we get? Let's copy that, put that here. I am getting a 500 error. Enable to identify what the issue is. And would really appreciate some assistance in tracking down the issue. Thank you very much for your time. Right. Okay. So let's throw in that attachment. And doesn't need to be that. Just put it on the desktop. Oh. Desktop. Pixel error. And I wonder. Failed to load resource. Yeah, well, yeah. What is going on? Did I do something to this page? I mean, everything seems as it should be. Yeah. Don't know what's going on. Okay, let's send that off. And let's see what happens. Someone will get back to me soon. Well, I hope so. Let's see if do I get an automated response from them? Nothing yet. Might take a minute or two. There it is. Thank you for reaching out. Customer support. We received your request. Request number 567,699. We are currently experiencing a higher than usual volume of requests. So maybe this is not just me. Although, let's take a look at status. Maybe they haven't updated anything. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Interesting. Okay. The one last thing that I wanted to do on Mixpanel. So we have this working now of all the components that are clicking, or most of them. We have to do the individual pages. So the next stage is creating some type of board so that we can visualize like what's going on and creating some type of reports. So yeah, we need to figure out what report. I don't know if it's reports to build or insights or retention. How many users come back over time? I mean, we don't have any events for that, right? So I'm going to do some more investigation. There's lots of videos here to watch to really kind of figure out and understand this. Like time to convert, like that's really cool too. Like how do we get that? I guess it must be something where, again, within Mixpanel, it knows like the device ID specifically. And then when it has that, it just follows along that user, I guess, right? But that user is anonymous, which is fine because I don't care to know who that actual person is. Interesting. Okay, more investigations to come. All right. So I'm going to leave it here for today. So we do have everything working. I'm just going to go behind the scenes tonight, whatever, redo or do all the internal individual pages, get that code all up and working. And yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else to say about that? I don't think there is. Yeah. And then tomorrow, maybe we'll try to see if we can generate some good reports or some good boards in Mixpanel, or maybe we'll just get to work on something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. We're just going to try to move the business forward anyways, right? So, all right. With that, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. Thank you for your comments and your interactions and all that fun stuff. Really, really appreciate the support. And as always, I will be back here tomorrow for a brand new live stream. Until then, have yourself a fantastic evening.